everyone. Hope you're staying warm and healthy out there. It's rainy and cold where I'm at, so perfect day for warm drinks and good books. And I think I've got one that'll help you with just that. It's The Relic Hunters by David Leadbeater. At least I think that's how you say it. I've never heard it, and as we all know, that can be, lead, we don't know. It can go a couple different ways. It's one of the fun things of the English language that drives everybody nuts. So this is it's a good book. There's a few things where you kind of have to suspend your brain, but overall it's a very fun book. It's just action and, some explosions and a lot of sass. So I thoroughly enjoyed this one. We start off with the main character, because it's a group of people, but their, leader per se is Guy Bodie, and he's in prison. We don't know why, we don't know exactly where, because he's not really sure what the heck is going on, but he's in a not very good place. And, what the heck, he's been there a while, his team hasn't busted him out. And the most unlikely of people, saves him from getting, shanked. It's the CIA, of all folks, doing a prison break. And that does not sit well with anyone, because Guy Bodie is the, leader of a group of criminals. So it's not that he doesn't belong in prison, he just doesn't know how he ended up there and who set him up. Which, we do find that out at the end, but it's kind of a big revelation, so I'm going to let you read the book and find that one out. But, these are a bunch of thieves, which is one of the things that it doesn't make it a bad book, but it kind of bugs me, because this is the first book in the series, but they're already a team, they already have a history, they're comfortable enough to be giving each other crap, like they've worked together before, and have, elected this guy their unofficial leader, but we don't know what happened before that, because as far as I can tell, there's no, short stories leading up to this or anything. Though, I am on the lookout, because like I said, I enjoyed this. So, he gets broken out of prison, and it's either you work for us and be our little, kind of off the books helpers, or you're all going to jail because we know what you have done. Because we've got, this guy that, I don't know if y'all have ever watched Friends, but there was an episode where everyone was giving Ross crap because when they turned off the lights, his teeth were so bleached white, they literally glowed in the dark. And that is the vibe I get from this guy, is everyone's making fun of him that, well, all you have to do is smile, that nice white smile. Just blind everyone, that's your secret weapon. So, what the heck? That is just weird. And then you've got the, redhead that, nobody suspects, the girl of being the one that can kick everybody's butt. But she grew up on the streets and ended up kind of like a B-movie actress, because, hot redhead, and she does all the fight scenes, because she's, a lot meaner than you expect some, gorgeous thing to be. So, they're always getting into scraps, and then she comes in and kicks everybody's butt, and they don't see it coming. Because, they've got their computer geek that everyone gives them crap, that really, we're a bunch of street folks, and you'd get your butt handed to you by a Girl Scout. And essentially, he tries to hold his own at one point, and basically does get his butt whooped with, hardly any fight. So, but, and they're nonstop giving him crap about, okay, you're a wuss, you've never been a fight, and that guy's old, he can't fight, he's grandpa. We don't know what we're doing with him, he's grandpa, but he's one of us. And the reason they broke this guy out and blackmailed everyone into helping is because there is this, it's kind of half cult, half terrorist group that, we've all been led to believe that, the 7 wonders of the ancient world are, gone. That's the ancient world. But there's this group that has apparently stolen one of the ancient wonders and is hiding it and using it as a map. And one of their former disgruntled members is essentially leading everyone to their doorstep, because how dare you kick me out? And along the way of, finding this group that has stolen this, ginormous ancient wonder and all this other really cool relics that should be in a museum, including stuff that was stolen from the Louvre that was partially blown up. Yeah. So what the heck? They're following this map to these people, and like they have their little, brainwashed cult of mercenaries that get yourselves killed for us. Go slaughter these people, and if you get caught, you have to die. Don't let us get busted. And yes, sir, we'll die for you. No questions asked, because we're brainwashed monk things that nobody can take us on. And so they're on the trail of this guy that absolutely worships these folks that told him to die for them to keep their secret of where they're hiding all their cool stuff. And, of course, he's not as, immortal as he thinks, and gets pounded on by the redhead, who, I love her and the CIA chick, because you kind of get this idea that, she used to date, their, leader, and now it ended well enough. And now CIA chick is telling him what to do, and not so subtly flirting with this guy. And if you haven't had the, scary pleasure of knowing Redhead, there's a few things you should know. We do not like being told what to do. We don't play well with idiots, and, step off my territory. You can have my sloppy seconds when I decide to give them to you after I upgrade. You don't step on my territory. It will not go well. And if he don't tell you, and you're not stupid, smart enough to take the hint, you're too dumb to function, and you will be decimated for it. CIA lady doesn't pick up on this, and, obviously since it's you do what I say or go to jail, she's already broken the first rule of trying to tell a redhead what to do, and is stepping on her territory. And Blondie and Redhead do not get along. They are at each other not so subtly, nonstop, and it's fun. Like, they finally kind of get along after, kind of covering each other's butts in that final battle. But up to that point, it's, oh, this chick gots to go. I don't care that he ain't mine no more. You need to step off my territory. And I don't care who you are. So they are getting at each other, borderline violent. And the whole time we're, everyone else is giving each other crap. There's fights and explosions, background to everything. Like, they can't go anywhere. They can't break into a building without something going wrong, and something's gonna blow up, something's gonna fall down, somebody's gonna get their butt handed to them, and they're gonna get picked on for it, or Redhead's gonna kick everybody's butt, and they're gonna get laughed at for getting pounded by a chick. And, of course, we have to make fun of Bodhi for, well, why didn't you just smile? Come on now. But, and all this starts because somebody sent an email about, hey, I think I know where this thing is, and you have to kind of suspend your brain on this, because it's not like this is an ancient book that I just stumbled on, 30 years after it was written. No, this is a modern-day novel, and they're acting like, well, hey, if we go and burn this laptop, no one can get the information. It's not on the email server. No, it's not on the internet somewhere. No, it's strictly, if you email somebody, they can only access your email from this one computer. And once you destroy that computer, that, all information is completely gone forever. Like, really? And y'all are the geniuses that destroyed the Louvre, stole the Colossus, and are gonna take over the world? And you don't know how email works. And nobody else can figure out either. It's like, we have to go save this one geeky guy because he still has his laptop, so that has the email on it. It's the only way to find it, because there's no other way to access your email and get this information. So, yeah, they are kind of stupid, but it does enable some really good chases, some good fights, some like what the heck scenes that are just brainless but enjoyable. So if you want to kind of shut off your brain and ignore that people are kind of stupid on occasion and just enjoy some snark and some, good fights, and well, you get a little bit of like art history as they're trying to follow the trail of this ancient wonder and this, letter that was left as a map to kind of find these people, as, for essentially, how dare you kick me out, I'm getting my revenge no matter what. So it's basically everybody is freaking sassy and ticked off in this whole thing, but it's fun anger, it's a lot of revenge, and it's just good old-fashioned fun. So if you don't mind, that, it's, I highly recommend checking it out. I maybe wouldn't pay hardback price for it, but definitely keep an eye out and enjoy the read. Stay warm, stay dry, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Happy reading.